Jim Kite, your future teacher.
The teacher and the community. Who is a teacher? A teacher is a person who helps a student to acquire knowledge, competence, or virtue. Informally, the role of teacher may be taken on by anyone. The role of a teacher is to inspire, motivate, encourage, and educate learners. Learners can be of any age and from any background. However, for the purposes of this guide, teachers refer to those who educate young people of school age. Next, a teacher is a person who teaches other people about things. Normally, a teacher has some kind of higher education in this topic. Example, a university degree. An inspiring teacher needs to be committed to his or her profession, forgetting his or her own self, as the profession requires selfless service with love and commitment. Third, a teacher refers to a person who helps others to learn. In this context, it is used to refer to a person who facilitates learning, including the higher education institutions. A person who helps students to acquire knowledge, competence, or virtue. Those who are employed as their main role to teach others in a formal education context such as at a school. What is a community? A community is a social unit with commonalities such as norms, religion, values, customs, or identity. Communities may share a sense of place situated in a given geographical area or in a virtual space through communication platforms. Next, a common definition of community emerged as a group of people with diverse characteristics who are linked by social ties, share common perspectives, and engage in joint action in geographical locations or settings. The participants differed in the emphasis by placed or particular elements of the definition. Community was defined similarly but experienced differently by people with diverse backgrounds. These results parallel similar to social science findings and confirm the viability of a common definition for participatory public health. A community is a group of people who share something in common. You can define a community by the shared attributes of the people in it or by the strength of the connections among them. You need a bunch of people who are alike in some way, who feel some sense of belonging or interpersonal connection. If you want to be able to generalize about individuals within a group, their shared attributes are most important to understand. To involve or mobilize individuals within the group, the strength of the connections is most important. Communities may be huge and diffuse or niche and tightly connected. Let's talk about the teacher and the community. So first, the teacher and the community create rich, nurturing educational environment in the classrooms. Schools need to maximize the use of resources available in their communities. Teachers can incorporate parents' skills and knowledge and local organizations and programs into their curriculum to offer students supplementary information to complement their basic coursework. Second, many teachers collaborate with local universities, museums, and community service organizations to expand the cultural resources available to students and enhance their educational experience. Teacher can forge relationship with outside agencies and community members to provide children with the best possible learning environment. Third, to meet the diverse needs of students in our public schools, community services and service providers are often connected to the children's school experience. As organizations, schools have the advantage of having the most frequent contact with students and therefore the potential to truly benefit children through the integration of school-linked services in meeting the children's needs. Teachers may work with social workers, family counselors, local health providers, and others to address and fulfill the needs of their students. Lastly, teachers must also be prepared to make the most favorable impression possible in even the most innocent of circumstances in order to maintain public support. The role of a teacher in a positive school community relationship is extremely important since it is the teacher who is the backbone of the educational system. Although school boards create school policy and administrators interpret these policies, teachers are the personnel who implement school policy. The community's perception of the teacher affect their perceptions of the school and subsequently student morale and school resources and support for the school in general. So before it ends, I just want to read a saying from Robert John Meehan, which says, education requires collective effort. The teacher, the student, the parents, and the community. Thank you for listening.